Welcome back, everybody, to the Los Angeles Angels franchise here with the two idiots. If the AL West was a poker hand, it would be a straight. We are at the top, but from the bottom, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wins for these teams as we are all streaking in separate ways. We lead the division right now at 13 and 12. And we are nearing the end of the month of April. We do host the Minnesota Twins next before moving out to Seattle for a 4-game stretch there, but Rhett Lauder is going to get the start in Game 1. All right, Jason Dominguez at the plate, bottom of the ninth. The Twins with a 1-run lead, but we've got 2 men on. Dominguez come through in a really big way, and he has been clutch with runners in scoring position so far this year. And he cracks that. Well, wow, yeah. That sounded really good.
That got me excited a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. He got a good hold of it. Just needs to get the timing. Duran delivering. And that splitter has him fouled off. So Dominguez now behind 1 and 2.
He's throwing 95-mile-an-hour splitters.
Yeah, that's nasty. Easy takeout for the 12 curve to even it up. Nolan Shonowell, our runner on second base, has got some decent speed. And Dominguez stays alive with another foul ball. Minnesota Twins with a 1-run lead. It's been a pitcher's duel for the most part. And strike 3 is called on Dominguez. Bottom of the zone for Duran. A 4-seamer at 99 will get through. And it all comes down to Joe Adell.
Yeah, he's hitting 202 and he's 0 for 3 today. The time for something big, buddy. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we need the Joe Adell redemption arc to start right now. That was 102, trimming the outer edge. Let's go, Angels. Fans are ready for it. Strike 1 up and in. Come on. Need to bounce back from the loss yesterday, and that's 102 fouled off the bat for Adell. We are at our final strike of the game, potentially. Joe Adell will stay alive. Fouls the splitter. Duran with pitch number 22 on the way. And Adell underneath it.
That was a meatball.
Oof. Sure was. All right, one more time. And that's ball 2. Duran possibly getting tired now. He's had a couple long at-bats. And that's a full count now. Adell's discipline allows the count to run full. Runners will be on the move here with 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. Final strike of the game. Adell that goes past first base. That'll score the run there. Joe Adell has tied the game.
Yes! Way to go!
A clutch RBI single from Adell. His first hit of the game to go 1 for 4, and we chase out Joan Duran. And Brock Stewart will enter the game next. Only 3 innings pitched this year, but a horrible 7.36 ERA.
That bodes very well for us. But unfortunately, Ezekiel Duran's at the plate, hitting a monstrous 163.
163. This guy's hitting over double his batting average. Wow, a 439 OPS is not much better.
No. Man.
Yikes. The game is tied now, and Duran could be the hero. We just chased out one Duran, and we replace him with our own at the plate.
Oh, my God. Hit 111 with runners in scoring. This is not boding well for us right here. Come on.
This guy can't clutch a shopping bag on the way home from buying groceries. In the dirt by Stewart, and the count will even up at 2 and 2 now. Duran's at least not flailing here at the plate. Stewart delivering the 2-2. Fouled away on the cutter.
Oh, square it up. Nice and easy.
Just crush it. Just walk it off, Duran.
Yeah, come on, you damn bum.
Good discipline on the sweeper, and here we go again. Bases are going to be on the move. Stewart delivering the 3-2. And instead of ball 4, he chops inside at the cutter. And Stewart will get another opportunity to get Duran out of there and finish the bottom of the ninth. Wow, really gifted him that one. And that's fouled into the stands and right. We'll do it again. Long at bat now. Runners again. Going now. Stewart. Hit well by Duran. It's going deep to left field. It's going back. Yes! He didn't get it. The A's win. They missed the dive. Duran did it. Lewis will score, and that's the game.
Holy shit. Mr. Negative Clutch.
Wow. That's the only time in the year that he's going to do it, I bet.
Oh, my God, I hope not.
And we bounce back against the Twins in dramatic walk-off fashion, thanks to Duran. That was awesome. After the loss against Minnesota in Game 1, we bounced back in that critical situation, 2-1 for the walk-off victory, and then in Game 3, it all comes apart. The pitching staff let us down and let through 7. The last couple losses that we've had against Minnesota, it's been the starting pitchers that have been roughed up mainly, but relievers definitely let us down there in Game 3 to drop the series, and then we'll just move on to Seattle and try to brush off those losses and recoup, and maybe the travel day will... Well, not travel day, but maybe some traveling away from home will get their minds off of it, and we'll enter the Pacific Northwest. We took the series loss versus Minnesota. We move out on the road and go to Seattle, where we eventually will drop 3 out of 4. We do prevent the sweep based on a great start from Rhett Lauder in Game 3, and we had a combined shutout with the pitching staff there. So Lauder bounces back from his loss against Minnesota with a great win, but in the other 3 games, the pitching just really let us down, and we could not break through Seattle's staff. So we do drop 3 out of 4, and that's 2 really big series losses in a row to end the month of April.
Yeah, Seattle's got a decent pitching staff, and our bats are cold. We have like 4 or 5 guys in our lineup that are just playing really poorly. Their averages are way down. There's just not a lot of contact going on. So yeah, we expect it to kind of level out and be middle of the pack this year was kind of our hope. But if our bats don't pick up, I don't think we'll be even middle of the road. With yet 2 more series losses, one against Atlanta, one against the Athletics, the Angels are now sitting 3rd in the division, barely above the Athletics for 4th place. When our pitching staff does well, our bats barely do enough to get us a win. When our pitching staff is off, our bats do absolutely nothing to get us a win. We are struggling, and we have a lot of cold streaks still going on in the dugout and in the bullpen. It's cold. It's pretty much frostbite for the Angels. And I don't know how you get frostbite in Los Angeles, but they have found a way. So moving forward, we're going to host Boston. Then we get another day off. We head on the road to Colorado. So let's see if we can get a series win out of one of those 2 series to try to salvage something over the last month.
Well, Panther queued it up and said hopefully we could bounce back after 2 series losses, and we unfortunately cannot. We take back-to-back sweeps. We hosted Boston, and we lose all 3 games, letting in a lot of runs. The pitching staff, once again, gets dominated. We get a day off to rest and recuperate and hopefully reset, but unfortunately, as we travel to Colorado, it is another sweep. The offense tried in the first game, and pitching just not really the only thing they're consistent on actually was letting through 4 runs in every game versus Colorado. So really, really tough. Our offense has been trying, I would say, but the pitching staff is just out of control right now. We're getting dominated, and it feels like unless there's a shutout, we're not going to win. That's how it feels right now. So far for the month of May, we've only won 2 games, and our record is now 17-27. I think we might be the worst team in baseball. We are in a situation the computer has deemed critical. I find it comical. It's the bottom of the 12th, bases loaded for Ben Joyce, as we are trying to hang on to a tie ball game. That's right, you heard it right. Bottom of the 12th. Joyce against Jock Peterson at the plate with only 1 out. This has been a terrible month of baseball. We've only won 2 games, and here we are seeking our 3rd win of the month. And we're depending on Ben Joyce right now. This is crazy. And we get a strikeout. The slider inside. Joyce is going to... Okay, well, he was smiling, and then he went totally stone-faced. He's like, oh, yeah, that wasn't the 3rd out. Oops.
Yeah, and then he's got to face Manny Machado, but he's only hit 181. He's 0 for 4 in the day, so...
1 out. That's a good slider.
He's got this.
This is, again, just to try to hold a tie. We're trying to push to get another run to beat San Diego in the 13th inning. That's our hope right now. Wow.
That's a ball.
What a plummet that we've had over the last month of baseball.
It's been ungodly.
15 or 16 days? Yeah, we've only won 2 games.
Oh, my God.
And we got him! A beautiful slider by Joyce, and we will keep the game tied and move into 13. Gotta see it. We need some gameplay. The Padres will bring in Adrian Morejon. Nailed it. It's not more, John. I knew that. A 9 ERA, though, as we're in the 13th inning of baseball today. And you just got to wonder how many pitchers are left.
Oh, Brady House 0 for 4 on the day.
0 for 4. All right. Runner in scoring position. Thanks to the base running rule, one of the only things keeping us in play here of possibly winning. It's been so hard for us to get men on base. Okay, 2 strikes quickly from Morejon. This has just been so sad to watch. You gotta laugh.
That sounded good. I was surprised for a second.
I don't think my heart rate moved at all.
1-2.
Oh, nearly took one there.
You should have stuck your leg out, bud.
Yeah, put a knee out. Get on base. All right, the 1-2. That's hit well by Brady House, going back to left field. Not quite to the warning track, though. Yeah, just before. And the throw back in. We're testing it, and we get there. We moved up the runner off of Brady House's flyout, and now Joe Adell, who is back under 200 for his average, has a runner 90 feet away. Plenty of ways to get him home, plenty of ways to fail. Come on, Joe. Wow. Did well but foul. I just want to win a few games.
Runner.
Runner's coming home. The bunt by Adell, and it's foul. Luckily, it was almost caught.
This would be our first win this week if we can pull this off.
Yeah. Well, it's the last day of the week, so if we don't win here, then yeah, whole week of losses. And our single win last week was in, I think, the middle of the week on Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Ball.
Okay, watches the sinker low and away, even it up at 2-2. Did he go?
Oh!
Yes, he did.
Right.
Joe Adell is toast.
8 feet outside. What are you doing? You're going to get traded.
All right, Royce Lewis, who has had a little bit of a comeback, is averaging 242.
We're going to go trade him for a tank of gas for the bus.
Ball.
Ooh.
Yeah, they might take away our budget, so
Friendly-
the gas money for the bus is
Friendly call
essential
there.
now. Yeah, a little bit.
That's what we'll call it, cash considerations.
No.
Yes. It's gas considerations.
Yeah, that's what we have on our list. It's like, we'll trade him for some cash considerations. I'm like, you mean cash? No, gas.
Gas.
Can we fill up at your
They
pumps?
took
at
away
your
our
ballpark?
budget.
Yeah.
So Royce Lewis will ground out. And here we go again, trying to hold the tie in the bottom of the 13th. New pitcher for Los Angeles as we bring in Victor Gonzalez. Feel like he had a pretty good start to the year, and then it's really fallen off for him, and his ERA has plummeted down to 5.11.
Yeah, he was doing well, and then he just kind of got a little bit of a skid. So here's his bounce back right here. There's going to be 3 strikeouts.
Luis Campusano is going to be at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 due up for San Diego, so really our best chance statistically to strand Machado at second base and hang on to the tie for a little bit longer.
Oh, he's hitting 310 with runners in scoring. Fuck.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? And that's past third base. It goes into left field. Campusano will have a single to lead off the inning. They don't test the runner coming home. They know that they got plenty of chances against our pitching. And there's runners on the corners, nobody out, and they will pinch run Ethan Salas. Oh boy. Here it comes.
High.
Good slider.
Guy's 0 for 5 on the season.
Is that Leo Dallas or Leodolus?
Leodolus.
I don't think it's Leodolus. It just sounded like it would be funny.
It's Leo Dallas, yeah.
Yeah. Leodolus.
Ball. 1-1.
I could teach a master class on how to mispronounce names.
Me too. Or add letters that don't
1 and
exist.
1.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I get
And
excited.
I get hung up because I try to pronounce the silent letters.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, fantastic. Gonzalez will hit him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Connor Joe.
Yeah, the number 8 hitter who has not have a hit in his major league career this year, he hits him. Fucking Christ.
Yep. Connor Joe averaging 289 in the 9 spot.
220 with the average. 220, sorry, with runners in scoring. So it's not super great, but still. Fuck.
That's hit well. It's bobbled. They're going to throw home, but the Padres win. That's a full week of losses there.
Yay!
Extend our losing streak.
Whoops. Losses are bad. Oops.
Losses are bad.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
We've got a lot of them.
Yeah, quite a few. So we're moving on.
We've got a new situation here against the Houston Astros. Top of the 10th, 1 out, bases loaded for Justin Martinez. Jake Myers fouls that very strongly off for the first strike. And we are trying to hold this now. It's a 1-1 game. The runners are moving. The bunt attempt. And it's a strike. We wait for him at home, and we've got him.
Wow. That usually happens to us.
That's the best possible scenario that could have just happened. And it's now 0-2 on Jake Myers. We need one more strike for Martinez to get out of this. And, oh, I thought he had him there. Oh, my God. Jaws. Okay, sinker fouled away. Jake Myers averaging 241. 2 runners in scoring position. We get another out here. We're in position to walk this one off. And this would be a great win.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Does not go after the slider. Martinez delivering the 1-2. Fouled away again. Lots of work here from Martinez.
Ball.
This is
Just misses the splitter.
This is so intense for a middle of the week game that has no bearing on playoffs, dude. Oh no, he threw it
Oh,
away.
he went after it, but the ball goes by.
No!
The runner's coming home. They score.
No!
We don't get him at first. No! No! After the amazing bunt out at home plate, I thought fortune was turning in our favor. No!
No.
Now Victor Robles will get that through into center field and score another run for Houston. And the wheels have come off on what could have been such a hopeful, triumphant situation.
Oh.
Justin Martinez is getting pulled, and we'll put in Hans Kraus now. This game is now really lost all hope and excitement.
Not necessarily. We still got
Well,
an inning
maybe.
to come back. You know, most of our guys are hitting like 188 and 205. We got this.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Fuck.
Jeremy Pena is averaging 306, meanwhile. Wow.
That scared
Really
me.
worried about that one. Yep. That scared me more than the Jaws theme.
Ooh, weak contact there.
Sinker.
There
God.
it is again.
Ugh. Instinctual terror every time I hear that noise.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider away. Got pitches to waste there, because that's only the first ball. There we go. That's a good one. Pena will ground out to second base. And now the comeback needs to begin. As we're down by 2 heading into the bottom of the 10th. Rocchio, Lewis, and Butler due up. And Houston's going to bring in their closer, Josh Hader, a guy that we are very familiar with, and 3-time reliever of the year, seeking a save here. 7 for 10 in his opportunities so far with a 3.07 ERA.
Righties are hitting them well, though.
Yep.
Number 9, Cooper Kitty.
I feel you,
That fan
fan.
is clearly drunk.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. He was drunk when he showed up at the ballpark.
Ball, that's out.
It's
Oh.
definitely raining on Los Angeles this season. This game right now, a metaphor for how it's gone so far in year 2. It has been very, very tough. And that's a slider on the outer edge for Hader. Strike 1. Duran on second base is the ghost runner. Very close there, but misses. Rocchio's averaging 252. That's one of the better averages we've got in the lineup right now, actually.
Yeah, he seems to. Oh, the curveball. He's been definitely improving. He was one of the guys that was sitting around the Mendoza line for a little while. So
Yeah.
Down to 3-2.
Takes the slider to run the count full. Okay. We might have something going on here. We got something on this stove. Brian Rocchio, what's cooking? It's a walk. Okay. Tying run on base now for Royce Lewis. He's brought his average up a little bit to 242. It was abysmally low as of just a few weeks ago, so 0 for 3 today. Law of averages says that he should be due.
Yeah, he's in only 187 runners in scoring now.
Well, we got a chance to change that here.
Yeah, right here.
Ooh, I thought that was it.
So did I.
Down the first base line for a double, score 2 runs. In some universe that happened.
We just did a home run and walk it off.
Oh, you could just crush it, Royce Lewis. You could show some power.
Yeah, he's got 13 home runs. Let's make it 14.
Well, he's almost got more home runs than we have wins. And that's a strikeout.
Oh.
Jeez. Another guy that needs to really turn it around here is Lawrence Butler.
Yeah. Big time.
I feel like he's been clinging to dear life to stay above 200. He's at 216 right now, but 0 for 4 today. Good take on the slider. Duran still at second base,
That's ball 2.
saying, please won't somebody bring me home?
2-0.
2-0 against Butler. Hader delivering. And that's fouled high. Goes out in the left. Surprised to see that many fans even still here at half capacity.
Ball
It's a rainy night. One of the worst teams in baseball.
What we did was everyone came in. We took the car keys from them and said they couldn't leave until the game was over.
We locked the exit gates.
Yeah. Locked the gates, the car keys. Yep.
Full count now to Lawrence Butler. Oh, man. It at least has not been a cakewalk for Hader. He's had to work.
Yeah, a little bit.
Pitch number 17. And Lawrence Butler will watch strike 3. And it all comes down to Joe Adell.
Oh, boy. 0 for 3 of the day, hitting a big 213.
213. Just crush it. I can't say all will be forgiven if he walks this off for us right now, but it'll put a lot of goodwill in his basket for me.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1 outside. Our batters have been very patient against Josh Hader here, which I will say is a positive for me. It's at least something good. And Joe Adell will bloop it, and that's game. Wow. All right, you guys.
You beat the Angels. Don't be that fucking proud of yourself. So after the 2 sweeps, one from Boston, one from Colorado, we decided to repeat it and get swept by San Diego. Our bats did show up in the first game. We scored 7 runs. And, I mean, we did score 4 in the second game. We tried to be competitive the first 2. And then in the third game, we just got bombed. So then we invite Houston in. And Houston the Angels have been battling for the basement. I don't know which one is going to deserve it at the end of the season, but likely us. We magically somehow won a 1-0 game. So our bats did nothing, but our pitching done awesome. The next 2 games, our bats and pitching were all over the place. We had some few good spot starts. We had some decent relief, but overall our pitching done really bad. But at least our bats came alive and actually scored some runs. And then you saw the heartbreaking critical situation where we could have swept Houston. But unfortunately, our pitching let us down again, and our bats did nothing as well. So with a slew of high ERAs and a slew of low averages, we're definitely going to have a lot more losses than wins. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get of our own way.
So we're almost through the month of May, and it has been really, really ugly, but there might be some light at the end of the tunnel, as starting on the 18th, where we took a 1-0 victory against Houston, we went on to go 3 out of 4 against them, and then the Mets come to town, and we win 2 out of 3 against them. So that is a really, really nice stretch to end the homestand here in the month of May. And now we ended at 22-32. If the trajectory holds, we are still in line, at least mathematically and hypothetically, to beat our win total from last year. And we should, at this point, we would end up somewhere around 60 wins, which is still not a good season at all, of course. But it's better than the 40-some-odd wins that we had last year. So hopefully we can just get some of these guys to turn it on. The pitching and the hitting have both been extraordinarily bad and inconsistent through this month of baseball. But May might be ending on a good note.